Oh, we're on camera. Elizabeth,
hey.
Guess what we're doing today?
What are we doing, Aaron?
We're going to be taking a look at some headlines, and we're going to be doing some amazing stories to bring to you guys. But also, Josh and Taylor and I are going to be talking about FPS games. Do we love them? Do we hate them? I don't know. Let's get into it. Let's do this right now. All right, guys, I am Aaron Stapish.
I'm Elizabeth Panos.
And welcome back to Headlines, where we love to talk about what's going on with newspapers and stuff. Physical papers, I miss this stuff. Everything's about this stuff, which usually breaks in a couple weeks. We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about the old stuff.
But first, we're going to talk about Nintendo, the original Nintendo. Now, if you guys watch YouTube, you probably know who the Fine Brothers are. They're a big channel on YouTube who do react videos from like elders and teens, and they just did one with teens, and they had them react to the original Nintendo Entertainment System, and this was depressing.
It really was.
They basically looked at it and they're like, is this a Game Boy? Is this a VCR?
I know, the VCR, I was like, what?
Someone asked if it was a projector. Didn't you say
serious?
someone asked if it was like from the Oh,
someone asked if it was from the 1920s. Like, isn't this old, like the 1920s? I was like, what?
And it was kind of bittersweet because there was a couple kids in there who were stoked on it.
Yeah.
There was like one or two who was like, oh, this thing's really cool. My brother has this. I love these. But then there was the majority of the kids were kind of mocking it.
They had no idea. And when they played it, they all died in the first Goomba.
Yeah, a ton of them died in the first Goomba. It was really sad. And another funny thing is that these people are the people that are probably really good at these newer games. A lot of teenagers especially are really good at, like, you know, Call of Duty type games and the new stuff. And then it's like you said, as soon as they went to the Goomba, most of them died in the first Goomba. Should we show them the clip and just...
Yeah, let's show.
Let's depression
Just watch it.
Ready, here, let's just do this.
I love this game. I feel like I'm in Wreck-It Ralph.
This controller sucks. This is the least comfortable controller ever. Oh. Oh, damn it. Dude, I already died.
I literally died first time. That was so poor.
All right, next up, did you guys know, or did you know, Aaron, that the Game Boy was practically indestructible?
Yes, I do know because I am an avid retro gamer and I have dropped that thing 100 times and still have it.
No, they tried, well, they said it survived a bomb raid, and then they practiced dropping it off 15 feet, and the thing still survived, just the battery pack was a little bit messed up, but it still worked and everything like that. The only time it actually broke was when they hit it with a sledgehammer, which, like, come on, of course it's gonna break when you hit it with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, it was the guys from Wired, actually, they wanted to take a deeper look at the Game Boy because a lot of these retro things are indestructible. So like you said, they dropped off a huge 15-story drop, and it hit pretty hard. And even when I watched it not in slow motion, I was like, wow, that's probably gonna break, and it worked like a charm.
Yeah, you do that with anything else, an iPhone, Android, anything, it's just gonna shatter. You could drop like this from 2 feet and it's gonna shatter.
You know, and that's really depressing because if you think about it, nowadays things are so expensive. You know, you buy tablets like we said, and have phones that are like $400, $600 sometimes.
$700?
$700, and you drop them and they're done. They're kaputs, and it's not just like, oh, it's a little bit of a fix. It's like these things are shattered in a bazillion pieces. Whereas even if something did break on like a Game Boy or a Nintendo, you just replace the little piece usually and it's good to go.
Oh yeah, no, but you would think with all the money that they could make something as good or durable as the Game Boy.
That's annoying!
You just threw Peach!
Peach just died. She's in a million pieces now. Rest in your piece. Rest in pieces, rest in peaches. All right, next one is actually pretty cool. The US military using an Xbox 360 controller for a new laser gun. No, this isn't for Call of Duty. This isn't something new and refreshing because this has been done before with like drones and stuff like this. But they say this is actually one of the most powerful ones yet, and it's a laser on top of a truck that shoots threats down from the sky. Now there was some footage of them actually shooting down missiles and stuff like that from the sky while controlling an Xbox 360 controller.
I don't understand how that works. Like, that's just crazy to me.
I obviously don't know. My only question is like, are they using just a generic Xbox 360 controller, or was this
is it something special?
It probably was extremely modified.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's like, I'm gonna go walk by and be like, power on my Xbox 360. Yeah, let me blow up countries.
No, don't do that.
We can move on to the next one.
Okay. No, this was all about how far advertising has gone for video games. There's a curry now called Dalsum Curry from Street Fighter 2, and it's about Capcom advertising. How do you feel about that, Aaron?
Curry disgusts me. I'll just be honest.
I don't really like it either. I have a really bad story about curry, but
Yeah, so all it is really just marketing in video games. It's kind of weird and kind of sad that we just slap video game names on things. This is obviously Street Fighter with Dawson, and just like, now we can buy this, which actually brings us to the next one. It's actually about, the title was to cuddle up with a Sega Genesis plush toy. It's basically a Genesis toy that's just a little hold me tender piece of plushie. I don't know. Are you guys into plushies? I've never been into plushies.
I was never really into it.
They're still cool though. I do appreciate people that collect them because it is fun. They do get a little gross when you see them at Goodwill and they have like hair on them.
Oh, well that's different because it's been used for a long time.
Go on with another one.
Okay. All right, well the last one, we're both super excited for Super Smash Bros. Coming out. So it's coming out on the 3DS and they're showing the final version on Friday, September 12th. So the final version is coming out, which is always exciting to see because we see all of these things building up to it, and now we get to see the final version, what it's really going to be like.
Yeah, it is. It's always such a build-up around this time of the year. We know a bunch of games are coming out, especially like you said, we always see screenshots and images and demo beta types, but when we see the actual feel, you know, that's kind of cool because we get to see it in full form. But the last thing, guys, is not really a story. We were just going to tell you guys that John Romero talked about FPS games and how there's a lot left to do. But the reason I wanted to tell you guys about that and not really read the story because guess what's next? We have an entire clip for you guys, a entire video where me, Josh, and Taylor sat down and just discussed these FPS games. First-person shooter games are so bittersweet. I know you don't like them. Give them your opinion right now.
I don't dig them. I know people give me hate for that, but I just don't like them making me a headache.
That's okay. But now it's time for us to discuss. Us to discuss. That's what we need to call this. But you guys, I'm Aaron Stapish.
I'm Elizabeth Panos.
And I'll see you in about 2 seconds.
I will.
Let's go. What's up, guys? I'm Aaron Stapish.
I'm Taylor Stanton.
And I'm Josh Sturgis.
And today we're going to talk to you guys about FPS games. Yay!
Yay!
We don't know how you feel.
We love FPS.
The future of FPS games, I don't know. There's been good, bad, and the ugly. Let's agree all together. But FPS has kind of started with Doom. I know you were talking about it.
Doom, yeah, 1993. Basically, dude, that game was installed on PCs. The most program it was installed on PCs in 1993.
Oh,
nice. Does that make sense?
The most installed game in that time.
I don't know how to say that.
Yeah, you said that very
really weird.
badly,
yeah,
Josh.
I said that really
Yeah, so
horrendous.
since then they've become a huge juggernaut. It's basically all anybody talks about nowadays, especially big AAA titles. So to get started, why don't we ask Taylor what one of your favorite first games were as an FPS game? What started it for you?
For me, what started it, and I feel like it's the same for a lot of people, is GoldenEye on the N64. I feel like so many people, that was the first, like one of the first FPS games that we really played a lot, and it just was really fun.
Big agreement with you on that is that, yeah, Doom did kind of start it, but I think GoldenEye kind of popularized it.
Right.
Like everybody and their mom was doing the 4 players sitting
on the
home
couch
with Doritos, like having the tournaments. I feel like it's one of the first times tournaments came into in that house gaming in everybody's household since then. Now, Josh, why don't you tell us one you love and why?
I'm gonna say Halo, and I know this isn't just me. It's probably Taylor's favorite as well. But Halo in general, the reason I got Halo was because I was playing it on my buddy Gage's Xbox. Okay. And I bought an Xbox just to play Halo. It's like, it was so captivating at the time. Like, what do you think about Halo? Like,
you don't want to know.
I'm sure you have mixed feelings.
So to be honest about Halo, now I know you guys both love Halo. I feel like I'm going to get punched right now between them. Here we go for all you FPS lovers. I actually don't like Halo in any way, shape, or form. Now this is why.
And why.
You guys may be able to agree with me on some
lame
points,
reason.
but you might like my reasoning. So I feel like everything always felt soft. Now I meant not as in like the blood or gore. I meant like the mechanics. I felt like when I played Call of Duty, because I think I played a Call of Duty game before I played Halo, and everything was so tight. I think when I would go to a certain enemy that I wanted to be on, I felt like I was locked into the enemy. When I did a sniper shot, it was like that powerful, like boom, like I got him. Halo, I felt like when I was sniping, I was like, am I getting him? Am I shooting him? Where's like that bump feel that gave me like this realism?
The hit marker feel?
Yeah,
I mean, I know there is no hit marker in Halo like you're saying, but I feel like you get that. You know that you've hit somebody, especially with a sniper rifle, because their whole body turns like yellow, like because their shield goes away.
I get that.
And if you get a headshot, it's still a one-hit kill. I think it's very responsive, and I think it's just
I think you guys don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Maybe
I'm just
maybe
kidding.
because it was
You
kind
guys
of
do.
maybe because it was kind of unrealistic. Is that what you're thinking? 'Cause the jumps and stuff. I don't know why.
It's not
I
so
don't
much
understand.
that. It's not the aliens. I don't know what it is, but we should probably move on anyway and get to something
Yeah,
new.
let's move on.
How about something we all can agree on? Call of Duty.
Here
Now,
it is.
another thing we can all agree on before we even go on, they are getting a little tired, a
They're
little
not good
old.
anymore.
Yeah.
But, okay, so Call of Duty Ghosts, Josh has it.
Yeah, I just grabbed it.
This scuttle, this was one of the worst ones for me. But
was
I will
so
say with Gamescom just recently, Call of Duty Advanced
Okay.
looks pretty good.
That
Looks good.
sparked my interest.
Exactly.
Call of Duty Advanced. That looks pretty cool because they're taking why did it spark my interest?
Because
of this
guy.
game
Yep.
right here. They took a lot of mechanics from this game, like the slides and the jumps and all the extra futuristic style things.
Yeah, the dash forwards.
That's what I think FPSs are missing.
Yes.
Is
they're-
something new.
I don't like Titanfall.
Well,
I'm
all right.
really not a fan of Titanfall. I've
Okay.
just never really gotten into it, and I just honestly, every time I play it, I'm just like, am I doing anything? Is anybody getting hit? I don't know. I feel like it's really unresponsive. That's just for me, though.
Okay, yeah,
I'm not
see,
like super against it, but I'm just
Okay,
kind of
I
against it.
personally love Titanfall. When it came
I
out,
like
I was
Titanfall.
stoked. And I feel like, yeah, we need to do new things. I think like games like Borderlands with the cool graphics, some of the cell shaded stuff looks really cool. I think there just needs to be a refreshment out there that's not so that realistic feel that we're getting, which is obviously a good thing because this is the future of gaming, realism.
Right.
But also, with one that's coming out really soon, Destiny.
Destiny.
Oh,
I
Destiny.
feel like that is the future of first-person shooters because it's just something different. Because I feel like somewhere along the way, it's not necessarily that FPSs change. It's just that gamers decided they wanted more out of their
Yeah.
FPSs. That what at one point made them love FPSs now is boring to them.
They're just getting bored of the same thing.
Yeah, so people now want more, and I feel like Destiny is that game that may be able to deliver that and take it to the next level.
I agree 100%. And while we're talking about the Call of Duties, the Destiny, what's your favorite Call of Duty of all
Modern
time?
Warfare 2.
World at War, Modern Warfare 3, toss-up.
Yeah, I would have to say first Modern Warfare for me. That's what
Can we all
started
give me a salute right now for this?
And okay,
USA clan.
Okay,
We're all-
let's do a little backstory on that. What is that from?
So I used to
Sir.
play Call of Duty all the time with these guys and a few other people, Ricky and a lot of other people, and we were playing Call of Duty, 9-10 hours
No,
a day.
always.
Daily, like a lot of people out there.
And we're up all night missing school days.
And our
Like-
clan tag was USA.
Yeah.
And actually, two of us decided to get the USA tattoos. Me and my cousin, we got them on our bodies
Dude,
forever.
for life.
For life. So that's it. USA, Team USA, forever. There's no escape.
There's no escape
But are you guys
whatsoever.
excited overall? We're running out of time. But are you guys excited for overall FPS games in the future? Yes or no? Quick.
Yeah, the thing about FPS, I still like playing them. I still can find a new FPS. I still like playing them, and I'll always love FPS. I don't
Yes or
care.
no?
Like Taylor, I love them. I still love FPSs, but waiting for something new.
Me too. Well, we're signing off. I'm excited for the future. Are you guys excited for the future's FPS games, or have they bored you to
excited.
death? I'm still looking forward to it no matter what. So you guys, again, I'm Aaron Stapish,
I'm Taylor Stanton.
And I'm Prime as Rib.
and we'll talk to you guys again here soon at The Grid Gaming. See you guys next time.